I'm just losing my mind again. I tell myself to breathe in, but the darkness hung
There's also tissue interface pressure, which is the pressure between the skin and the surface, which is slightly different, and this also relates to microclimate.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Kieran, welcome back to my channel. So I took a little break from filming, not for very long, I think for about a week, but if you've watched my past couple of videos you'll know I've been kind of stressed, kind of overwhelmed with revising and preparing for quite an important exam. But today is Tuesday the 23rd of February and I finally had that exam, and I don't know, I think it went well. It's one of those where I'm not really going to be able to tell until I get the results, but I'm just glad it's out of the way and we are straight on to the introduction week for my next placement block, which is chronic disease. So that's all about like geriatrics, taking care of the elderly. I think there's quite a focus on rheumatology and dermatology, which will be interesting because I really know absolutely nothing about either of those two subjects, so I think it'll be really interesting. But today I kind of just want to focus on de-stressing after a very stressful like couple of months, to be honest, and kind of resetting myself and getting myself ready for the next kind of semester or placement block or whatever. So I woke up nice and early this morning, which has actually become a really good habit of mine. It was one of my New Year's goals to kind of set myself a sleep schedule of going to bed at like 10ish and waking up between 6 and 7, and I've got to say I'm really proud of myself for sticking to it. It's definitely become part of my routine and it's my favourite time of the day. I love having a few hours to myself in the morning to work out, and usually I do practice questions, which you probably know, but today I figured instead of jumping straight back into practice questions, I'll just read a book. And then I hopped straight onto a couple of Zoom lectures, which luckily ended at like 11 AM, so I've got the rest of the day to myself. I'm gonna have a little pamper and bake some cookies. I've got some nice self-care kind of things planned and I'm so excited. But like I said, I kind of want to reset and prepare myself for the next block, because that is in itself something that will de-stress me, because I like to be prepared, and going into something not knowing what to expect really stresses me out. So I'm actually going to spend the next couple of hours doing some notes, which to some people will not seem like self-care or de-stressing, but to me it's the highest form of self-care in some ways, because I am preparing myself for the future. I'm making it easier for my future self. So I've already been through the Cardiff intranet and looked at all of my learning objectives for this block, and I've written out all of the common pathologies that I want to go through. So I'm going to just write some notes up on that. I'm going to start with rheumatology, which is like joints and fractures and sort of a bit of orthopedics, that kind of thing. I've already written up notes on all of the types of arthritis, and now I'm going to go on to some other pathologies. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly head to the shops because I really want to bake cookies, but for some reason I just forgot to get like half of the ingredients I needed. So I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to link the recipe in the description below because I baked these cookies maybe like a month ago and I've been craving them ever since. They are so good, and white chocolate and raspberry is like one of my favourite ever flavours, so I highly recommend. And once I get home I'm going to start baking. Absolutely massive. It seems I still haven't really mastered the whole portioning of cookies, but let's give it a taste test. I'm so excited for this. I've literally been craving these for weeks. It's so good. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna go run myself a bath, and take this with me. I feel like that is the ultimate self-care right now. Okay, so I just got out of the bath and had a shower because I'm one of those weirdos that cannot take a bath without showering afterwards. So I washed out my hair mask and my hair feels so soft, and I've got to say I just feel really relaxed. I watched the first episode of Firefly Lane and I can tell already it's going to be my new addiction. It is so good. So I think I might watch another episode and then make myself some dinner. It just feels really nice to feel relaxed and have taken time for myself this afternoon without feeling guilty. I feel like with any degree, but especially my degree in medicine, it's really easy to get caught up in the amount of work you have to do and get overwhelmed by the amount you think you have to know, and especially when preparing for exams, I definitely neglect taking care of myself. And when I do take time off, because I know I need to take time off, I always feel a little bit guilty about it. So it's nice just being able to spend like the afternoon just on myself, by myself, and not feel bad about it. I feel really good and definitely de-stressed. So for dinner, I think I'm going to make some sort of Thai red curry ramen situation. I'm half making up the recipe myself, but I am vaguely following one that I found on Pinterest, so I will link that down below. But I'm so excited. I love some good Thai food after having just pampered myself and relaxed in the bath, so I'm going to do that. And then I think Harry and I are going to have a bit of a movie night, get some popcorn and watch a film downstairs in the lounge, so that would be nice, and really just a perfect way to end off a nice relaxing day. I just feel so zen right now. I feel like I'm already ready for bed and it's like 6 p.m. But I'm going to end off this video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did then please subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!